Hello and welcome to another episode of Player 2 Plays. My name is Shaun and today I am taking a look at Dredge from Black Salt Games. First encountered this game in October last year at PAX in Melbourne and got really into the demo that they had playing there. I was raving about it on the podcast, and Mr. Paul James, he loved it as well. So we were both really looking forward to this coming out, and when the chance came up to do the review for it, I jumped on it, and you know I've had a lot of fun. Piss off, birds! Sorry, these birds have just so look. You know, I'm going to be frank and honest. This is my second attempt at actually making this video. In my last attempt, I discovered after about 20 minutes that the footage of me had frozen. So you know, I'd been merrily plodding along, doing going through the hoops, finding fish for this pursuit, which is what they call their quest lines in Dredge, and I was all excited because I'd just gotten the fish that I needed for old matey here, and as I was about 10 seconds away from rocking up to him, those damn birds rocked up and took the fish. So that there we go, Providence. Hey, completed all side quests. There we go. Alright, cool. So he's giving me a book. Now what the books do is allow you to they just give you buffs, but you've got to read them. And in order to have the progression, because as you can see, time moves while I'm sailing around in my ship. But the progression of the book doesn't happen unless I actively do something. So we're at 1% at the moment, but when I do some fishing here, time will continue to move as well, but we'll also start to get some progression on that book. Now, the night time is when it's sort of the most dangerous. It's when mysterious things can start to happen to you. Like say for example, there we go. There's another ship. Let's respond his foghorn. Let's have a bit of call and response. So you think, oh yeah, there's another ship. All's right with the world. It vanished. Dun dun dun. So, for those that haven't heard, it's sort of, this game is a cross between a fishing sim, inventory management, and Lovecraftian horror. So, it's quite a mixed bag. But, oh, there goes my light. It's died. Keep that back on. But you'll actually, it's both peaceful and nerve-wracking at the same time. You know, you can play this game and only play during the daylight hours. You know, you can go to a dock and like any dock that you can moor yourself at, you'll be able to rest. You know, so I'm not quite going to do that because, well, I'm me and I like to push the limits anyway, and it'll probably make for a slightly more interesting video if something cool happens, because my guy is you know, completely wrecked from a lack of sleep and you know, going a little bit crazy. So what we're going to do, we're going to head over to what's called the Devil's Spine. So I'm going to show you some of the biomes. So this is the Twisted Strand. It's a it almost sort of like a swamp type thing, but not really a swamp, but it's just, yeah, a bunch of interconnected paths, which when you're trying to get to a certain marked point, like a point that's marked on the map, will often have you pulling up. What? What is that sound? Oh, there we go. That's a big ass leviathan right there. That's a big ass fish. So yo, Jesus Christ. Yeah, so that happened. So we're gonna load the last save. I'm not sure if it's because I've pushed my guy to the edge. This is actually something interesting. I was talking about this with Paul because I wasn't sure, because I had that happen to me once before when I was pushing my dude to the edge, and I'm not sure, like, just not sleeping it. I'm not sure if it was a matter of just that I was too close and that thing killed me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go a different way. I'm going to go around this way. And basically I'm going to see if it's going to happen again. You know, and I'm not going to stop. I'm going to stop to look around. Whoa! Okay. That's something I haven't seen that before. I mean, there is a kraken in this thing, but yeah, I'm guessing my mind is at its absolute limits when it comes to panic and hallucinations. I'm not hearing anything yet, so maybe that tentacle trying to get at me was the thing. Oh, I can hear it. Head for the shallow water. Head for the shallow water. It can't get me in the islands. Oh yeah. So it's hunting me. It's definitely hunting me. As you can see, everything's all blurry here. My guy's tripping out. Alright, now if I come back out. Let's see what happens. I'm hella nervous, I'm going to admit. Sort of. Yeah, as I said, I did try pushing it to the limit before, and that giant fish ate me and killed me, and so I was like, oh, okay, you know, that must be what happens. And then I'm like, oh, did it kill me because I was going crazy, or did I just not, or was it just like bad luck? You know, I wasn't sure. So we got this area. It's called the Devil's Spine. Pay close notice to the figures there. We've got the eyes. There's a bunch of spookiness going on. These fishies, if enough of them chase me, then their mama comes and tries to get me. Thankfully, because I'm close to the edge, that big guy ain't coming for me just yet. And there you can see more of the spookiness with those guys. But if I was to sleep, they would just appear like normal statues and there wouldn't be a problem at all. So, but I don't have any volcanic rods equipped at the moment. I own them, but I don't have anything that's really going to let me fish here. So we're gonna try the open water again and see what happens. And okay, so we'll head for the steel point things. I've got to keep the ears open and see if that thing comes after me again. Nope, sounds like I'm good. Sounds like I'm good. Okay, cool. Now, there are these things lying around. These rocks. I'll give you a pro tip. Because if I go to interact with it, does nothing. And it wasn't until after I'd finished the game that I figured it out. So you got to have your panic levels up and touch it at night, and that will then give you a it gives you, you know, well, the game doesn't show you, it describes what your character's seeing, but you kind of have a vision, and you know, they can be clues to what's coming in the game. Okay. Where am I now? Okay, so I'm almost at Blackstone. So you can just be cruising along and you just have those little water splashes over night time and you're just like, oh boy, what's going on? Oh, okay, I've gone right past the starting area. So, okay, we're going to head for the Gale Cliffs and see what happens here. That thing, that it hasn't appeared to try and get me. I would have thought that sailing out here was going to do that. But surprisingly, I also... Okay, I got to hang around to the left here. Surprisingly, I haven't had the hallucinations. I don't know if maybe they're just set to only happen, you know, in certain areas around, like populated island areas. But you can actually, you're effectively. Oh shit! Oh, okay. Excuse the language there. That was the glowy shark, which can take a chunk out of you. Now, obviously, my ship took a little bit of damage, not much, only a small bit of hull damage there. But what can happen is if you've got fish in your inventory, you can lose it. Oh, there we go. There's the pop in of a rock. All right, so this way. All right, so that's the dock there. That's the dock. So there we go. Here's a good representation. So when I'm not panicked, that rock doesn't exist. But if I was to, boom, if I drive into it, it can actually. Something's coming for me. Is it that Leviathan thing again? Alright, what we're going to do, because I don't want to be running from that constantly, and I think I've sort of, you know, figured out that yes, it's just going to be a matter of, it will chase me. It's going to keep chasing me now because my panic's too far. So, let's just effect repairs so that everything works again. Oh, actually, the one thing I will do is see if she's got a research part to sell. No. Okay, no research parts, so I can't describe that to you. But you can go through and basically spend research parts to upgrade different things, you know, to help make your fishing life easier. So this is a way for you to be able to access things like different fishing tech that without going through the storyline. If you go through the storyline, the narrative and, you know, follow the objectives, you will get bits which help get you, which give you the ability to say, all right, so hang on, so mangrove coastal. All right, so getting that bit allows. Oh wait, no, this one, the fathomless winch. No, the bottomless lines allows you to fish in the abyssal areas, you know, and get the, you know, those fish that have the glowing lights on that, you know, on them to attract their prey. If once you get enough research points, excuse me, you can then unlock that and buy it for yourself with it. So, or you can follow the storyline and you'll get a method which allows you to use that. It's not as effective as the tech one. But it can help you end up then getting the tech one faster, because doing the objectives will also, like the main storyline will also reward you with research parts. So yeah, it's something to keep in mind. Like, you literally do not have to. And as you can see over here, that big rock that I was crashing into and was damaging me is gone. It's completely gone now, like it was never there. So now this area is just pretty much a maze. But there is one thing that's always happened here that just trips me out because I haven't figured out a way to stop it. Oh, there we go. See? That big thing. The moment I start fishing, it starts hunting. So I don't know if there's a way to actually... I haven't figured out if there's a way to stop it apart from using this magical spell, which only lasts a little while, and then the thing will probably come back relatively quickly. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just tripping. Yeah, but when you first, like, I think that's the banish is the third spell you get. So when you're actually trying to fish here for the stuff or dredge up for the bits that you need, it can make it really annoying. So, alright, so I'm going to dredge this stuff because I actually need 2 pieces of metal to get the last upgrade of my hull. So, okay. Dredging takes longer than fishing, but you can find, well, you find valuables that you can sell. There's also, cloth, wood, the metal, because you need all of that to be able to upgrade. Oh, almost hit it. Oh, there he is again. And there we go. I lost one of the metal scraps. God damn it. I need nothing, so I've got to go back now and find another one. And then I'm going to... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it seems like everything in this place is trying to kill you. Great. Oh, that's where it was. That's... Alright, and then I'm going to take the long way around. Uh-oh, I think it's coming for me again. No, thankfully. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to go the long way. And go around the cliff, rather than through the cliffs. Should have done that the first time. Yeah, watch out for those water spouts too. When you, they will damage your ship, obviously. But sometimes what's actually cool is it'll dump a fish on your deck, so you can, you know, sell a fish without having to spend the time catching it. When you are panicked though, it will chase you. It will chase you. Which is, oh, I actually need 4 of these. Okay. Okay, and what I'll show you, you actually got a storage area as well. So that's where I've got a couple of valuables and some different nets that I hook up. Like that's for, like that's the volcanic net. So using the volcanic area. This is something that I got from following the story, and it's just a really weird looking rod. I barely used it. Then you got silt filtering from mangrove. You can use any net in any of them, any of the areas. It's just how effective they're going to be. So, and you will need to repair the nets every couple of days. So, okay, so that's the cliffs. I want to see if maybe I get lucky and get 2 more pieces of metal out of this place, so then I can finish those upgrades. Possibly snag myself a trophy. Don't think it'll happen, but no, that's fish. Where was the spot? Because I don't know. It's around here somewhere. Obviously, everything's a lot more moody of a night time. Around here. No, that's just more fish, and I can hear that big thing grumbling away, and I do not want to tangle with it anymore. Had enough. Okay, now my light's going to die, because, you know, why not? Boom, turn it back on. Okay. No, I'm not finding it. Okay, tell you what, we're going to sleep the night away. That way my guy's not so panicked. And then we'll head to the to another area. Alright, we'll go and check out the Stellar Basin. Oh, oh! Oh, damn it. God damn it. I just repaired the damn boat. Oh, thankfully I can take a pile of hits at the moment. So, as you journey through the world and through the islands, obviously, you know, when you first start out, like I've got the maximum upgrades that I can for my boat, and nearly the maximum upgrades, and I've got these jet engine drives. My recommendation is, as soon as you start seeing, like, you know, once you get it unlocked and you can start seeing them for sale, start to pick them up. Just, it'll take you a little while until you get enough so that they, oh, whale. That's one of the beautiful moments that will just randomly happen in this game, and that's actually pretty cool. But yeah, those jet engine ones, because when you get hit or you get damaged, if like it rules out one spot. Now, if it happens to your engine, and say you've got one giant engine, all of a sudden your engine is completely kaput and you're struggling. Whereas at least with this setup, or at the very least, have one of these chucked on there so that you've got it as a backup so you can keep moving. The first time I was in the Gale Cliffs, which was that previous area, I was fishing. I had no idea that creature was going to come at me, and then all of a sudden my engines are knocked out and I was just a sitting duck. And down there we have the Kraken, and it's going to try and shoot me right now. It's going to try and hit me. No, it's not going to try and hit me. Maybe because I'm not panicked enough. I don't know. Maybe because I'm not still enough. Normally it takes a swipe at me, but oh well. So yeah, that's sort of your main areas. Some of your main areas of Dredge. Like, it's hard because I don't want to show you guys too much, and you know, or anything that could potentially affect the story. Oh, blood snapper, cool. I already had one of them before. You know, because the storyline, if you can make sense of it, is, you know, a bit spooky. But it's really just a game of just doing what you want. If you wanna follow the quest, do it. If you wanna just fish, work on upgrades to your boat, then you can do that as well. Like, there's not a problem. Oh, what's this? Have I been here? Ah, okay. Let's look in the chest. Oh, small scrap of paper. Right. That's useful. That's useful to me. Because what we're going to do is, alright, I'm just going to, I doubt there's going to be another one on this island. So you just got to keep your eyes peeled for things like that, because sometimes you can find materials, sometimes you find valuables. Some of them may tie into quest lines. Oh, okay, cool. So, all the way up here now. But yeah, they can definitely be useful to you. So that's Blackstone. Okay, so that's an island that is completely a mirage, a hallucination. Oh, more rocks popping out in front of me. Something slithers into your cargo. Ah, that boat was chasing me. That's another creepy thing. I haven't figured out what this whole something slithers into your cargo does, because it's basically, it's infected this snapper, and it'll infect more fish if they're in there. But I don't know what it does. You know, it's weird because the let's go that, because that's likely to be north. Doesn't fit there. Ooh, that fits. Oh, hey, there we go. I've got a treasure map. We're gonna go and look. We're gonna try and find this. All right, I reckon that'll be something nice, something cool to close off with. So I've just got to figure out where it is now. I don't want anything to happen. Sorry, on what I was saying. Yeah, fish will rot if you don't sell them. You know, you've got about a day and a bit to sell them, and you know, and obviously they're going to decrease in the amount that they will earn you. Oh, sorry again. But they will. But these infected ones will just, they don't rot. Nothing happens to them. So okay, so I've got to figure out now. Oh crap! Okay, I've got to put them in my inventory so I can actually look at them. Because you can only access your storage thing from land. So oh, not from land, from a dock. We need docks. So all right, so I'm kind of looking almost for a nose sort of thing, which I wonder if that's it at the top. Sort of, you know, if you're following on and you're actually paying attention, I'm looking at D12 and 13 on the map as potential. Maybe not. Or maybe, no, I don't think it's them. This is something else, something for me now to just keep looking into. You know, I reckon if I focus on that bit, that'll be the way to go. Now, I'm not sure if this is upside down or not. My inclination would be, because that section there has the bigger pointing thing, that's meant to be north. Because as you can see on the compass I've got on the top of my screen, it's, you know, north is obviously the big marked one. Oh, damn it, no, I didn't want to do that. Okay, so let's see if we can find something with that same shape. Now I wonder if it's those near that research outpost. Look, just where it says research, just below that. That looks reasonably similar. And then two out. Yeah, that actually could be it. That could be it. Which then puts it at... Okay, so, and then... If it uses the squares in the same sort of measurement... Then I'm going to be looking around C3, C2. Well, let's go have a look. Let's go on a treasure hunt to see if we can find the answer, find just what's buried on that map. Hey, there we go. I've finished the reading, which is good. Ooh, I do not want to be sneezing right down my microphone, so... Okay. Oh, got a bit too close. I only lost some mixed bait though. Oh, wrong one. Alright, let's take the shortcut. Let's go the short way. I'm intrigued. I don't know if it's going to be, if there's just going to be something floating out there, because it is an area that most people wouldn't be going to unless you're literally just swimming around everywhere. Like, sorry, sailing around everywhere just for, you know, the hell of it. So, okay. I'm going to come out here and then just go... this way? Oh, turn a bit more. There we go. Oh, there. Hang on. Right there. Right there. A floating treasure chest. Oh, okay. That's all it is. I thought it'd be something more interesting. Well, I don't need the chest the map anymore, so let's just go. Yep, yep. Oh. Research part. So at least before we go, I can give you a look at what happens there. And we got a bag of doubloons. A bag of doubloons, you scurvy dogs. Alright, so let's go dock. And, oh, I'm going to admit, I was hoping for a bit more. I was hoping for more than just that. You know, considering I've been holding onto those pieces for so long. It does feel like a little bit of a letdown, but, you know, it is what it is. So, let's dock. Alright, yeah, so the research part. Right, so. We can just use it. Now, I think I've only got, yeah, so I've only got one here. One more piece here, and boom. Now I can buy that giant thing. That giant engine. And I'm honestly wondering if it's, so that's 56.3. But with all those bits, I've got 92.3. So if I go there, oh, I don't know. Screw it. Let's just. All right. So let's just do it. Let's just do it. Right, let's just put it in storage, and then I'm gonna uninstall these. Oh. What? Oh, to storage. Uninstall. Right, and then go to storage. We'll get this jet-looking engine style. So I've ended up with 97.9. So I haven't quite, actually, I haven't got that much extra, really. But that thing does kind of look cool. Let's see how she drives. Yeah, there's no real visible difference because I'm about the same. But if I ever get around to completing the upgrades and getting that last bit of engine space, then I can put one of those jet engines back on there and that'll do it. So anyway, I think for now I will leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Once again, my name is Shaun. You can find all of my stuff on Player 2, whether it's on the YouTube channel or the magical written word on our website. We do also have a Patreon, so if you'd like to subscribe, there will be a link in the description, and you know, it just helps us out. Helps us out to keep the site running and allows us to do the stuff that we love to do for you guys. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much. Have a good one. Bye.